that first. It was the pain in the ass kind of grinding, but I only had to do a little bit. I only had to do 3 encounters this time. Hey there, Buster. So I don't think it had a major impact on my reputation. It didn't take nearly as long. And for my troubles, I got a second salamander, so my front row will be able to spit fire. I'm assuming it's physical type damage because it's the front row anyway. I'm assuming it's strength based, so I gave him a sword. Even though he's going to be doing fire now. And I also scored 1 kill with this fella over here. She's going to go on a jihad now. Sorry, was the music too loud? Did that fix it? I hope that fixed it. Is that better? Someone will have to let me know. Sorry, I didn't look over the chat quick enough. I talked about how I did some grinding. It wasn't as bad as previous grinds. I was able to upgrade 2 units. This dragon is now going to breathe fire breath from the front row, and I gave him a big sword because I'm assuming that it's going to be strength-based because he's in the front row, and that's just kind of what the game does. But I'm not sure. And I upgraded Miria, the Seraphim, so that now she can go on jihads, because that's apparently something Seraphim do. Because this game's translation's all over the place. There are still various problems and things and stuff that I'm just never going to grind out. Yeah. Let me see. Where are those gold dragons? Here they are. So, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to upgrade this guy and make him into a thing. And that's really sad, because I got 2 of the Dragos things, but unless this guy can commit a bunch of evil acts without tanking his charisma somehow, the gold dragons are just going to have to deal with a whip master instead of a dragon master. I mean, what can I do? Now there's no more music? Are you kidding? It shows the music's still there. What the hell? One moment, please. Alright, here. How's this? Is that good? Honestly, by the meters, it should be overpowering my voice again right now. Oh dear, I'll just have to wait and see. Chat delay being what it is. Alright, anyway, you know what? Let's play around with a few pieces of equipment, because I got some great stuff lying around. Look, I got this +11 sword. Let's see. Who wants a sword? Let's see. Wait a minute. No, actually, no, this is fine. How about you, sir? Oh, right, we have a weird tiger. We need to check that out next. Does anybody need a sword? Here we go. It's, it's not a lot, but it's still a little boost. Yeah, I got an even better sword here. Okay, I already checked him. Suppose I could give this gold dragon a sword. The enemy would never expect that. Oh my gosh. Seems like I did equip everyone. This team didn't impress me much. Alright. I'm gonna steal your ninja outfit and give you a sword. You're just gonna have to deal with it. these cool weapons and items and shit, and you know what, let's just go. Yeah, I think it's time to go. Unfortunately, I don't have enough money to deploy anything because I bought a bunch of healing items again. But I can get rid of this blood here. Okay, that wasn't quite as much as I might have hoped. What else can we get rid of? Do we need a grail? Do we need a tablet? Do we need a nugget? I don't know what I need or don't need. Well, let's sell off some of this stuff I'm not using. Ugh. Come on. Give me better deals than this. Well. My gosh. Apparently I have garbage. Oh, there we go. Here's something that was worth something. There we go. I wonder what a hero's sword sells. Yeah, no, we probably have enough money to deploy at least. We'll get by. I still need to explore these areas to see if there's any more hidden towns or anything. Alright! The Zetygenian Age. I know I just probably butchered that. Oh well. Wow, apparently I have a big old city behind me. I wonder if I can make friends with these towns. This is a good town for aquatics, but I don't have very much of that. Guess I'll release the Krakens. So, what are they going to try to do? I wonder if I can conquer cities here, or if that's a no-go again. Way to find out. Let's begin by deploying the Krakens. Okay, you guys are gonna kind of pull up into here. And for my next deployment, who will we send next? Let's deploy the dragons that we want to upgrade. They like the snow, so this should be a good map for them once they get far enough north. What else do we want to deploy? Let's deploy the angels. They're amazing. I don't know if this map, what stuff we're going to encounter, but the angels are amazing and they should see play. Let's release the city takers. I better be able to claim towns here. I'm deploying. What's with this big gap here? What's this about? We just forgot to build the road there? We managed to build the road over here where people have to swim through Arctic waters to get from one stretch to the next. But we couldn't be bothered to spread the road over this segment? Huh. Maybe there was an awful avalanche or something. Alright. Also, hi Lily. How goes it? I do have one devil that can drop meteors on my foes. But I've got a team of badass seraphims, so... Let's see, out that way. The dragons they're out for a swim as well. Oh, well, shit, that was sooner than I expected. Whoa. Evil ones, they're screwed. Oh, hello. You're blue. What are you? Does Evil One have an advanced form? angels have got your number. Gosh, is it possible I can make my evil one more evil? A blue-caked evil? Ow. Ow. Oh, shit! Well, that wasn't good. Yeah, good luck. I guess we technically won? I don't feel like a winner when my leader falls like that. A prince? What is this? Where did you get this from? Evil ones can become princes? No, evil ones cannot become... Where the hell do I get a prince? Do I need to find a... Do I need to give a crown to a boy? Oh, I gave my crowns to girls and they became princesses. I never tried giving one to a boy. Well now. I wonder what happens if you have the prince lead a team. No sign of anything else. This guy just flew across. Well, the Empire has one less living prince now. It's Garrus. Garrus? Is he a story character? Can story characters leave their castle? It's Garrus himself executed all the paladins. The finest, most honorable wars in the Highlands. Yeah, I bet they would have liked to have their paladins for this battle. Probably feeling real dumb having wiped out his own troops now. I guess in this area the people don't support the Empire as much as the other one. Alright. Ha. And he'll just... He won't be waiting in the castle? It's very strange to me. Oh well. Success! But I gotta keep these angels topped off. The sad thing about angels is they have no way to heal themselves. Oh, was it on the Sega Saturn? I know there's a PlayStation version. I got the SNES version here. I'm running. Okay, what's going on? Alright, this is Airborne. This is kind of a scary team, actually. Triple nuke my entire squad. Alright, this one's obnoxious, but no big deal. Zombie dragon in the back row. I can't say that I'm a fan of that setup, but okay, this is what I've got to worry about. You know, I think the angels can handle most of that if I play my cards right. Yeah, because everybody else is, well, they're going to be a while. Is that him again? The prince I just slew? Is he coming at me again? Acid might actually kill us. Man, I'll tell you, the Emperor would be deadly with Triple Angel. Let's just see what happens. 69 damage. take all 3 angels at least. These mages are slow, but we're not hitting hard enough. No, we're good. We're good. Ah, no, I was worried over nothing. I had never had the Saturn. I got a Genesis late. Like, after the Genesis had run its course, I got one from, like, a yard sale. And I only had a handful of titles for it. I had some of the best ones, but only a handful. And I completely missed the Saturn. Do you have, it was the Saturn version. Lunar was originally on the Sega Saturn, right? Do you have that one? I really love Silver Star Story Complete, and I've always kind of wanted to try the original version of the game. And I know that they cut out, I know that several of the really good villains weren't in it, but I don't really know what else the differences are. Like, I think Luna doesn't travel with you as far, so you don't get the boat scene or something. But I really love Lunar and Lunar 2 Eternal Blue for the PlayStation. Boston has special dialogue with your leader. Oh, okay. Synergism C11. Huh. Couldn't pause. I tried. Sometimes the game just does not respond. It's just like, no, you're going into a fight now. No, shit! For once I need temperance, and I don't have it. Well, okay. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. That is so cool, man. I wonder, I can just drop a PlayStation 1 disc in my disc tray, and emulators will run it. If I got a hold of a Sega Saturn disc, could I just drop it into my disc tray and play it on my PC? Because if that's the case, I might... I don't know how expensive they are. But that would be something I'd love to have, is the discs for the Saturn versions of Lunar. That would be so cool. Alright, we need to do a couple of things real quick. First, let's run some jokers. With the face for radio and the voice for print. Ah, okay. Is that what's going on? Boy, he should have that armor mass-produced then. Alright then. Yeah, that might be worth that might be worth getting then. Because I do want to try them. I wanted to try them for, well, a long-ass time. I still remember at my friend's place, the same friend who introduced me to Star Ocean: The Second Story, which is what convinced me to get a PlayStation instead of a Nintendo 64. He also showed me Lunar, and I got the whole thing with the packaging, with the cloth map and the instruction book and everything new from the store. I was a teenager. I had assisted in constructing a roof that summer, and that's what I got for it. Roof construction job is also how I broke my fear of heights. That was tough. That was a long time ago now. But yeah. But Lunar 2, nobody ever talks about Lunar 2, but Eternal Blue, I actually prefer it over the original. As much as I love the original, Eternal Blue is just so good. Although, admittedly, I like Null more than Ruby. Null will tell you, come on, get back on your feet and res people. Ruby? Sometimes she'll attack the enemy. I mean, that's nice. Oh, look, the ghosts can't hurt each other. Ghosts can't punch each other. Huh. Yeah, the angels just became amazing. They were playable once I got Yushis here. But now that they've become seraphims, this team's actually good. I kind of want to put a princess in it so that they shoot twice. But I also really like the ghosts. There's so many things that just don't hurt them when you've got ghosts. I feel like the angels and the fairies are sort of interchangeable, though. At least demons would be dealing damage in a different element. You know, if I had enough money, I could use the merchant. Boy, the fortune cards are against me today. If I had enough money, I could just buy a ton of hit points from the merchants next time and give them to the fairies. So instead of the fairies being the most fragile things in my army, I could just make them really, really fat with tons of hit points. Our Empress Endora is a beautiful woman. There's no way somebody pretty would fall into the hands of evil. Had to give an appropriate voice to that line there. Of course, pretty people could never become evil. That would just be ridiculous. You know, the last couple of maps, I had somebody go ahead to buy time for the other teams. This time, I'm just slaughtering everything with the team that flew ahead. Man, the angels are so much more ridiculous now. Because undead exist, I agree with you. Life magic is, white magic is the most dangerous because it's the only thing that kills ghosts. So I agree with you on that point. No, poke the other guy. Yeah! Yeah, good work. Zombie dragons are tough. That dragon proceeded to eat my party leader. And survive all the nukes, despite being a zombie dragon. Forgive me for my lack of knowledge on Sega Saturn games, even the few that I'm interested in, but I thought that Lunar there was an English release. I had been under the impression, so not even a PAL region, nothing. Huh. I didn't know that I'd have to get a patch. I see. That means I'll have that. Alright, well, that's the only way. Yeah. I didn't get the Dreamcast either, and actually I kind of regret that because the Dreamcast, it looks like it was such a cool console. People are still releasing games for it and stuff. Whoa, guys. I'm pretty sure they're focused on leader. Okay, good. Okay, we're fine. Yeah. Lunar, by the way, I've been playing old PS1 games from time to time. The next one up is Guardians Crusade. But Lunar and Valkyrie Profile and Legend of Mana, and I've got several games that I'm gonna get. Even though I own Legend of Mana on the PS1, 2 copies of it. I have the Japanese version and the US version, because the Japanese version has a bunch of content that they cut. Well, okay, a little bit of it. Well, it's some crafting items, and, well, the game's crafting system is shit, but, I mean, I own it in Japanese anyway. But I think I'm gonna buy the Switch version as well. I don't know why. It's the same game. They didn't even add anything interesting to it. I probably won't even like the remixed music as much as the original. But I feel compelled, like, I love this game so much, I need to get the Switch version. There's something terribly, terribly wrong with me. There's something terribly, terribly wrong. They're running away. The angels have done so much damage. I've never seen them retreat like this. Whoa. They're actually fleeing from them. Ah! Oh, okay. How's that? Did that fix the music? Probably the sound of the lasers from the angels wasn't helping. Anyway, yeah. But I'll definitely at some point be doing Lunar and stuff. Okay, no, I'd already injured them. Okay, that's why they were backing up. Actually, I can let them heal a little bit. I want the other teams to catch up. We've got, specifically, I want the good dragons to get a mouthful. I wouldn't mind the Kraken getting up here as well. So I'll just let them sit for a little bit. And watch what they do. I felt that way about people with movies. I've only done it for a very, very few games. Star Ocean 2, I own a couple of copies of it. I have multiple copies of Bandit Kings of Ancient China. I'm not sure where they are right now, but that's because old NES games, they can go bad. And I got them very inexpensively, and Bandit Kings of Ancient China, it's a damn good NES game that nobody ever talks about. But yeah, the old Koei strategy games, you can get, you used to be able to get them dirt cheap, so I picked up a few spares of those. But otherwise, it's just Legend of Mana and Star Ocean: A Second Story that I have the Japanese versions. And I bought Sonic Mania again because I liked it so much that I wanted the physical copy, and I originally had the digital. And I was like, digital's not good enough. I want the physical media. I think those are the only times I bought a game multiple times, I think. Intentionally. There's been a couple of accidents. I think I have 2 copies of Wind Waker HD. I might have given one of them away. Like, there's a couple of times I ended up with a spare because of an accident. But man, I really love the Mana series. If you guys have never experienced the Seiken Densetsu series, it's good. And Legend of Mana, oh shit, you're a different color. I'm trying to get these dragons to grow up, but you're already there. Can they learn from you? Can they be your apprentices? I'm gonna drop a tower on you now. There is something terribly wrong with us. It's called being human. Ah, yes, well. I like being human. It beats most of the alternatives, hands down. Well, I mean, if the game is substantially different, then that wouldn't count. But it would have to have some substantive differences. As I said, Legend of Mana looks like it's pretty much identical. I think I did. They had a remake of, so yeah, I didn't count the remake of, the Game Boy Zelda game, Link's Awakening. I didn't, but I bought the Switch remake that's all 3D, and it's identically the same game, essentially, but, I mean, the graphics were different. I don't know if we could count that one. Trials of Mana. I think I already did buy that one. Even though I've also got Seiken Densetsu 3. Like, I've got the Japanese cartridge that you have to modify your Super Nintendo to get it to fit in so you can play it. But I also have the release on the Switch of the early Seiken Densetsu games. We're gonna do a Secret of Mana like thing at some point where I just play a shit ton of them, and some of the really cool fan games. Alright. So, not doing good. You are the ones who are supposed to be here to level up, and you're losing your fights. Seiken Densetsu 3 is, yeah, Seiken Densetsu 3 was crazy, because you get the characters in the order you chose them at the beginning. It affects who the lead villains are. The Black Rabbite's only available if you're playing either Duran or Angela. Seiken Densetsu 3 is my favorite in the series, unless Legend of Mana might actually be the better game. Seiken Densetsu 3 is weird because it's more of a beat-em-up than the others are. Like, it still looks like Secret of Mana and plays like Secret of Mana, but it feels more like a beat-em-up when you're playing it. Somehow. I don't know why. It just kind of feels that way. Those who are speaking out against the Empress are increasing. Oh. She should probably do something about that. I find torture is a good way to make people stop saying bad things about you. But you shouldn't listen to me. I have an alignment of 0. And that's, I'm told that's a bad thing. Although I can't quite understand why. I got multiple death cards. I got a couple fortunes I picked up. Pretty sure we're gonna win this, but I'm just gonna throw a strength card down to make sure. Three is just such a good game. But Legend of Mana did not sell well, and it's a shame because the series basically stopped for years after Legend of Mana. And then all of a sudden they tried to revitalize it, and they put out like 4 Mana games all at once. One of which was a phone game that I never got. One of which was Dawn of Mana, which is another game nobody talks about that's actually really good. Like, it's a PS2 game. It's a little bit strange. They wanted to give you the sensation of touch in a video game, which, anyway, it's a little bit weird. It's a little bit too easy because the enemies are too easy to panic, but it is a load of fun and well worth playing, and nobody ever talks about it. It's great, though. Sword of Mana, though. I didn't like Sword of Mana. And for the life of me, I can't tell you why. I played it a couple of times. I really like Final Fantasy Adventure. And I know it's not nostalgia because I didn't grow up with Final Fantasy Adventure. But Sword of Mana, which is a remake that's better in every objective way. The music is better, the graphics are better, the story is better. Everything is objectively better. And yet I don't enjoy playing Sword of Mana, whereas I have fun when I play Final Fantasy Adventure. It's the damnedest thing. Yeah. Personally, I think trying to shove 4 games out the door at the same time was probably not their best decision. Because they didn't all get quite the same level of polish. Alright, we gotta do something. These guys are not going down. don't want to burn my moon, but you know what? I'm going to use the moon. Alright, look, there you go. Now, what horrible things is this dragon going to do? It's probably going to hit the entire team with ice, which isn't such a big deal because my dragons are resistant. Oh, Panzer Dragoon! Isn't that one expensive? Isn't that one really expensive? I've never gotten... Well, obviously, I've never gotten to play that one either. Hmm. Not in... I can't quite entirely follow Lily's last comment there. Oh, wait. Are you talking about... oh, shit. You're talking about microtransactions. Yeah, I don't have a lot of experience with microtransactions. I'm not into that kind of thing. I like expansion packs. I'm totally down for a DLC that actually adds something to a game. But I don't really get buying cosmetics. I mean, if I owned a game, I'd totally sell cosmetics. People are gonna buy them. I mean, why not? But, I don't really get it. I just don't. Oh, really? I never found that event. Makes me think of, if you're playing, Cave Story. There's, well, you can find some things in a lady's house, too. I really want to top tier my dragons. But the angels are gonna eat all the enemies. At least they're getting one unit. The good dragons are really struggling just to get through one group of enemies. That can't be a good sign. So now I know, I've learned that my opinion leader has a dragon's breath weapon. Oh wow, you can do some damage when you want to. That's right, bite that thing. But yeah, this thing gets 2 shots with Ice Cloud. That makes it twice as effective as my leader. Yeah, I need to get me a couple of those. Actually, I don't think that it's a... man, if dragons didn't cost 2 tiles, if I could build a little more around... I really want to put both dragons in the back row. With a... well, with a dragoner, but I mean, I'd love to put a princess in with them. Could you imagine 6 Ice Clouds? That's a pretty wild potential, I think. Alright. So... apparently platinum dragons love to hang out with evil ones. Probably didn't see that one coming. Where are they getting the zombie dragons from? They only have good dragons and zombie dragons. I can only assume they're zombifying the good dragons. It's funny, in D&D, zombie dragons are kind of terrible. They're not very good. But here, they're a top-tier unit. Prince Gary's himself, wait, we already know this one. The paladin's been urged the queen to stop fighting. But she got angry and sentenced them all to their death. Okay, I think I'm gonna go 1, 2... I think I see the path. Alright, we're gonna have to go here next. Yeah! The last couple of episodes, were disappointing because there wasn't enough spider in it. But then we got the final episode. And yeah, there's a couple of things about the show that kind of... But for the most part, I really enjoyed that show immensely. It was really, really good. And I've mentioned this multiple times, but at the start, when I started the show, because I normally don't watch things until after the season's over. But in this case, I was like, let me think for a second. All right, I'm gonna have to make it quick. I was just like, you know, I did not expect to like it. I really don't like CG to begin with, so an all CG show, like I was not expecting to like it. And then it was really good and sucked me in, and I was stuck watching it all season. And the same thing happened again with Odd Taxi, which Odd Taxi was really good. If you haven't caught Odd Taxi, it's short. It's only like, what was it, 13, 12 episodes, something like that. It's a lot better than it at first looks. It's just better than it looks at first. Yeah. Ah! Is that it? Okay, hold on. Hold up. Are they high enough level to become platinum? I think they are. Their alignments are 80 and 100 respectively. Oh, guys, I think you're done. I think you're gonna have to chase off that ninja as well. We'll have somebody else catch the enemies. All you gotta do is crush the leader and you can go home and evolve. And then we'll have all the max tier dragons. Tanya does some evil things. She put soldiers that, she put those soldiers in, like, the first episode in that pillbox. That's, you know. I get it. You soldiers absolutely need to follow orders. But you're supposed to court-martial them and shit like that. Not get them killed. Those were good soldiers. Tanya would be at best neutral. Neutral with evil tendencies would be at best. I'm gonna say chaotic. That absolute unwillingness to bend the knee to whatever horrible demon is pretending to be a deity. I think that's chaotic. Oh, really? Another flavor of dragon? As I said, if the penalty was the death penalty, you just report it and the military would immediately give the death penalty. But that's not what happened. So, if you're not making a formal example to all of your men, if you're not making a big show to show what happens if you don't follow orders, insubordination and all that, if it's not to make a show to make it clear to everyone that you have to follow orders, why are you killing them? If your military does not do things that way, and then you decide, fuck it, I'm gonna kill them anyway. I'm just gonna put them in a situation where they die. It's like, no. Yeah. I'm not gonna take a strong stance on whether or not that's a good tactic, militarily speaking. I understand the Roman legions went as far as to decimate their own troops. Decimate. Killing 1 in 10. That's the deci part. That's where your army screwed up and you kill 1 in 10 soldiers just at random. That one seems a bit far to me, but I know how extreme militaries can be to enforce their rules. So, yeah. But personally, you know, I'm more for dishonorable discharge, court-martials, that kind of thing. I mean, if you've got a draft, you can't it's a little bit different from a volunteer army than a drafted army. See, the draftees, they want to get out any way they can, so you can't send them home when they screw up. It would probably make more sense if your army was drafted. But when you're dealing with magical flying super soldiers, those are your elite specialists. Those are like those are like your Navy SEALs or your Delta Force. Like, those just aren't regular soldiers, and they certainly aren't draftees. So anyway, I think Tanya was just pissed off. I think Tanya was not doing something tactical or even in line with her own military standards. I think she was vindictive and angry and just decided to murder 2 people. That is my opinion of her actions. They front-loaded that at the very beginning of the series, and then Tanya didn't really do much that was evil for the rest of the show. Not especially. Just fought the war in the best ways possible most of the time. But, yeah. Alright, hold on. Alright. Gotta get this. Does follow military protocol. And see, that's one of the things about lawful versus chaotic. You could make an argument, but I think that there's that extreme hatred of authority that she's got. Really screams chaotic to me. But you could make a case. You could make a case for neutrality. I suppose you could make a case for lawful, but I'm very unlikely to buy that buy that argument. I'm just gonna hit you with a judgment. All right, I just need this ninja dead so we can pull these guys back. That did a little bit more than I expected, but okay. I'm cool with that. Oh, hey, boots. That's a good thing. Alright, you're going home, so I can evolve you. Yeah, I'm just gonna plant you right there. Alright. I'm gonna need someone to watch that road. Those are gonna come back through you. Can you catch that? Okay, who else is out? Might be everything I've dispatched. Alright, what are we deploying? I have still this interesting team. That devil can drop meteors now. Could be fun. There are ghosts. Actually, this team. Yes, another snow team. Yeah, this team is going to be devastating here. I'm going to try to get them up here. Yeah, they're going to go for the bridge. Now, Actually, this is my biggest weakness. You're gonna have to guard the bridge at least until you're relieved of duty, soldier. Maybe. Like I said, you can make an argument. I mean, honestly, it's like, to me, it's not atheism. There's a being, it has these powers, and she's refusing to acknowledge that this being is what it says it is. Personally, I think the demon's kind of I think it's a monster. I don't think it's a god. I think it's a monster. But, that said, Tanya is not, it's not that, you know, like... Anyway. It's a strange situation. It's a strange show. Every single person wants to tell me that this guy killed all the paladins. It's like, I guess that's the only bit of gossip around here. Okay, hold on. You didn't catch it? Come on, it's a dragon swimming. You're a kraken swimming. Well, I guess that's that then. I'm gonna swap the Krakens around so that they're using their swirly attack. Oh, come on. I needed to claim more towns before that happened. Did you see the prince? How can there be so many? I heard he's immortal, but he's not human. Doggone it. See, I lost money. Stupid sun card. I don't like the sun and moon card's map effect. This is a suspicious area. No cities anywhere on the left side of the map. Alright. I'm gonna move slightly. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Actually, you know what? We're fine with that because I can use the sun to kill the ghosts. No biggie. See, it's funny. I have no problem with atheists in a fantasy world. Even if that world has priests that can use divine magic, I'm like, no, there can totally be somebody who believes that those are just wizards pretending that gods exist for more money. Like, I'm perfectly fine with that. It's just the moment that your atheist character has literally walked into, especially in the case of Diablo 3, has been into hell and been into heaven, and then is still an atheist, I'm like, okay, yeah, no. You've literally been inside of hell and inside of heaven, and you've been fighting nothing but demons and dealing with angels and shit for so long. No. Now you can be angry, you can be pissed off about it, but you can't say that you don't believe they exist anymore. At that point in your world, you have clearly, and so for me it's like, do you think this creature's a hologram, Tanya? No. Like, what do you think this being is? So I don't know if I can define Tanya as an atheist or not. I don't know what she believes, because she never says what she believes in. She just kind of reacts. I haven't seen the movie. Yeah. Or maybe Tanya's smarter than we're all giving her credit for, and is like, as long as I keep denying this creature exists, it'll make sure that I keep living. I found a way to cheat the system! Yeah, probably not. And he was able to turn himself into a god. Yeah! I played Diablo 3 as the archer character, the demon hunter dude. This was back when it was first released. Like, when it was first released. I know they made a lot of changes, and I don't know what they are. I played through the game one time. Crazy, silly level and all. And then I never looked at the game again. I had played Diablo a lot. And Diablo 2, wasted a lot of my life on Diablo and Diablo 2. Like, I spent a lot of time with those games. I loved them. And Diablo 3 comes out, and it's a Diablo game. I've been told from many sources that after they patched it a bunch, it became a really good game. When I played it, it was not a very good game. It was an okay game, but lore-wise, oh man. Forgive me if you've heard me give this rant before, but I can never get over this. There were so many issues with the characters and the lore. I was just ranting about one of them with the demon hunter, but the desert area. The frickin' desert area. They had some of the best writing in the entire series in that area, where they're talking about this immortal. I think the Hadriex had fought him or something. It's been so many years. I just remember it being really invested in this immortal. And they couldn't kill him. They'd shoot him and sand would pour out of him instead of blood, and he'd laugh at them. And finally they captured him, and they pulled his skin off, and they put that in one dungeon, and they took his blood and they put that in another dungeon, and it's like, and his ghost is hanging around going, hey, I can give you whatever it is you need. I don't even remember what he was offering anymore. Maybe it was information. I have no idea. You gotta put my body back together, because I'm still alive. And it's like, wow. And you can feel the betrayal coming. Except that I was playing the Demon Hunter, and I didn't get betrayed. I just went, haha, and shot him for no reason. And I was the one who betrayed him. I put him together and then decided I'm going to kill him. Okay, well, we've spent this entire section of the game establishing how impossible it is to kill. This man is so immortal. There is no way we can kill. I put some arrows in him and he dies. And that was the moment that killed Diablo 3 for me. That scene just killed it. I went through the rest of the game. I did the bonus area and everything, but I was not invested anymore. I was just not invested. They killed it. It's like, how do you screw up that badly? It's not that you screwed up the lore of, like, a previous game in the series. No. You spent this entire area building up how immortal this guy is. I swear, the character writing for the Demon Hunter just did not match the scenes happening in the game. It was like somebody wrote all of his dialogue and everything separately from the actual story of the game, and then just dumped it in there. I remember him being an atheist. I think there was also a shaman or something that had some odd religion, some other religion, but I didn't play the class, so I don't really. But I remember the Demon Hunter being an atheist. But again, as I said, I got so with that game. So even after years of hearing, oh my god, it got so much fun, they put so much cool stuff in the game, and the items, and the this and the that, I'm like, that sounds wonderful. I'm very glad for you. Please enjoy your game. Yeah, after the changes, see? Yeah, this was day one. I played the game day one. Blizzard used to be the best company. Every time they'd release a game, it would be amazing. Game of the year. They were so consistent. Until they weren't. Everyone's the Niflheim. What's the Niflheim? Humans. Humans are all Niflheim. Oh, okay. So in the first game, we killed Diablo and we stuck the gem in our head. In the second game, we destroyed Diablo forever with the Okay, well that didn't work out either. This game, what do we do? I don't know, I put some arrows in him and I pushed him off the edge. But he's the most powerfulest he's ever been! Yeah, I just put some arrows in him and pushed him off a cliff. What? That's my ending. What, you want something else? It's like, how does that solve the problem? Hey there, Sunshine. Witch Doctor! Yeah? Hey there, Rock Lobster. Which gaming companies do I still trust? Nintendo is... I still have faith in Nintendo games to be Nintendo games. They're still fun. I'm looking forward to Breath of the Wild 2. In fact, I've not even watched the trailers because I don't want spoilers. What other gaming companies do I trust? Quite a few of the indie companies. Like, Red Hook Studios. When they put out The Darkest Dungeon 2, I'm there. I absolutely trust them to make a top-notch game. Most of the great companies don't make great games anymore. Like most of the great companies stopped doing their thing somewhere along the line. So, I mean, I can understand your comment. There was a real golden age for Squaresoft. There was... Man, there's a lot of companies had great periods. Capcom for a while was the shit. See, I don't understand that. How's the main character different? There's like 6 or 7 different characters you could play as. I don't even remember the number now. And who are they? Where did they come from? Why are they tuned up? They, at the end of Throne of Ball, they smashed a gigantic, enormous, huge crystal thing. And that was suppressing the Niflheim? Or the Nephilim? Sorry, not Niflheim. The Nephilim or something? I don't know. I don't entirely understand what was going on with that. I have no idea why your character was powerful. Your character goes from having a life and death struggle with the Butcher in Act 1 to... I don't know, man. For the 1% gain to particles in the cube store? What bullshit game? What's this now? Ah, I haven't tried the Divinity Original Sin. I want to. Hotline Miami. Who's no longer a human being? The past 25 years I've lost all human rights and no longer know what I am. Ah, is that all it takes? So if I take your rights away, you'll turn into salamanders or dragons or something? Well, it's good that I know that. Let's see. Yeah. I need to play the Divinity games. I do. I started a little bit with a friend. And what happened? Oh, I think we started playing XCOM together and somehow didn't get back around to it. I think it was Divinity 2 that we were playing. My gosh. But this is slow. What? A company that actually respects their audience? In 2021? No! Impossible! I'm gonna hit you with a chariot. It does interfuse in full plate armor. Well, that's awesome. Sooner or later, I'll try Baldur's Gate 3. After seeing what they did to the enhanced editions, I was... skeptical isn't the right word. I straight up did not believe that they were gonna... I didn't trust the IP anymore. After having played the enhanced editions and seeing what enhancements had been added, I was like, Though I do appreciate how much easier it was to pick up items. That was one really good feature that they did give. So gotta give them credit where credit is due. I don't have a very good hand. I've got too many deaths and fortunes. Okay. Drat. Oh, actually, that didn't hurt at all. Alright, I'm gonna play a dirty trick on them now. I'm gonna push them back before they get a chance to do their damage. So I did my damage, and they don't get to do any back. So... Beam Dog, that was the name of the company, yeah. Nintendo hasn't always been scummy. Nintendo has been up and down, like, depending on who's running the show. So, early on, they were real underdogs, and it's a hell of a story, flying by the seat of their pants, them almost going out of business over and over, them, the Universal Studios and the suit against them, and John Kirby, that was their lawyer, coming in and saving the day. And then they learned some lessons, unfortunately, from Universal Studios' behavior. So later on, you find them being the ones shutting down the Great Guiana Sisters and other stuff, and it's, on the other side of the litigation. The stuff they did so that every company that wanted to make NES cartridges had to pay Nintendo for the permission to make cartridges for their system, and saying they couldn't make cartridges for any other company. It was some major bullshit. But they pulled back on that when they changed hands. Anyway, the next time they became really shitty. And they created emulators. That was an internal company project that got leaked. Silhouette, Mirage, you can look that stuff up. That was the basis of emulation. They were planning on releasing their games on the PC way back. And then decided it was because the Nintendo 64 was a commercial failure. They had to make a bunch of cuts inside the company, and that was one of the projects that they axed. Anyway, Nintendo got better. Then they decided they didn't like Let's Players, and they made bullshit for years until they finally reversed that decision a few years ago and did away with all that crap. So, at this particular moment, Nintendo's in a golden age. At this particular instant, they are making all the right moves, and everyone likes them. While Sony is, Sony's shitting the bed. There's no other way to put it. Sony is not being smart. So, what will happen after the Switch? They might immediately fall right back down and screw everything up. But, Nintendo's had a sordid history. I think Sega has a better history, and that's probably in large part to how much they have to love their fans. Because it's all they have. Oh, picture. No, let me pull that up. Big old red cape. He's got a guitar nearby as well. Come on, guys. Oh, yeah, no. PS1, my personal favorite console. PS2, ooh, so good. PS3, I own one. It's solid. PS4, I didn't, PS5, oh man, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing to the developers who make your systems great? To just what do you guys do? I've heard quite a bit. There's a couple people I listen to that have what do they call the PS5? The piss nickel. They call the PS5 the piss nickel. Actually, it sounds like they're going to start making a lot of the PlayStation games available on PC. It's not something they've committed to yet, but the moves that they're making make it seem very likely that at some point they're going to try to do that. I know that the Xbox has been pushing, Microsoft's been pushing a lot of cross-platformy stuff too. My gosh, I think this fight's going to be over. I think the Angels are going to win the day before these guys ever get up here. And I paid a fortune to field them. Well, that's a lot of monks. There's a few games, especially, damn, I always forget the name of it, and somebody always tells me what the name was. The one with all the robot dinosaurs, and the lady that runs around hunting them. Anyway, that one in particular, which I think is getting a sequel on the PS5. I think it was a PS4 game. That one looks freaking cool. Yeah. I actually have never owned an Xbox, like any of the Xbox series. I had a friend. It was, I'm pretty sure it was the 360. He must have bought 4 of the things because they kept breaking. And it's like, well, his Xbox broke, and he has all these Xbox games, so he needs another one. And then that one breaks, but he has all these Xbox games, so he needs another one. And for me, I found that so off-putting, so completely unacceptable. Because, say what you like about Nintendo, their systems don't break. Oh yeah, sure, you can bring up that the Switch controllers had an issue with their, you know, things. But that's like the only issue I'm aware of for all their generations of consoles. You could throw a GameCube down a flight of stairs and then start playing it, and it would play. There's Game Boys in museums that were brought into war zones and are all melted and wrecked and still work. But the Xbox? Oh no, we had to use the environmentally sound solder that the console gets hot enough to melt. What? You don't put something in your console that the console can get hot enough to melt? Actually, the PS1 had a lot of issues. I was a late adopter to the PS1, like almost all consoles for me. I buy them after the dust has settled and I know which one's going to be the winner. But the PS1, there were people who would put them in their refrigerator so it wouldn't overheat. There was the A-type, the B-type, the C-type, and then there was the DualShock. And the DualShock, theoretically, is the best, except for the fact that they removed the parallel input-output port. I don't know why. I have a DualShock and I have a C-type somewhere. The DualShock has no parallel input-output port. That means that you can't put a plug mod in it. That's the only thing it means, because I don't think there was ever another device that used that port, ever. But, you know, that's still a pain in the ass, because plug mod was great. Now you could play all your Japanese import games by just sticking this thing in the back of the console. If you don't have that port, you have to open your console up. You have to solder this chip inside of it. Then you can play your import games. Oh, but you also have to swap the disc, which is a whole little thing. If you have the spring, it's not a big deal. Otherwise, it's a little bit of a pain in the ass. You have to play with the thing open. Anyway. Oh shit, I don't have any good moves. I really don't have any good moves. Looks like we're losing this fight, guys. Yeah. Horizon Zero Dawn. Yes, I really, really, really want to upgrade my dragons. But do you remember what happened? I was gonna send them home, And then I went, oh shit, I don't have anything that can guard this bridge. I must have somebody guard this bridge. So I deployed a new unit to guard the bridge, and the dragons are just sitting there until the new unit arrives. But there's a problem. The fighting has been so intense and consistent. That unit I've been tracking is only gotten this far. They have to get over here. Here. This is where they have to get to. So until they get there, the dragons can't be relieved. And this guy's claiming towns. I'm trying not to give him any more levels because I don't want him to level up. Yeah. You know, I like the PlayStation controller a lot. But I think the Xbox is a superior layout. But I'm sorry. I grew up with an NES controller. And then an SNES controller, which was the same thing, only better. And then the PlayStation controller, which was the same thing, only better. And then the DualShock one, which became the PS2 and PS3 control. And that layout has been so good, and I love it so much. So I think the Xbox controller might be superior, but I prefer the PlayStation controller. It's basically the controller I've been using all my life in its perfect form. So, you know, yeah. I think that Sony actually recalled the original A-type PlayStations. I think you could actually send it in to get a B-type way back when. I think. As I said, I was always late to the party with consoles. So, I always knew who the winner was going to be. It's actually weird owning a Switch when the Switch is relevant. Like, I don't have to go digging through bins to find games. I can just buy them when they're new. That's not how I do things. Oh! Oh, the SNES controller was great. The Sega Genesis. I didn't like the Genesis controller. And it's weird, because a lot of the Genesis games, they didn't even use all 3 buttons. But it's just, I don't know. It's just not as good as the Super Nintendo controller. I don't know what else to say. See, to the northwest is, the center of the Empire. The Mage Rashidi is there? Holy shit, are we actually gonna finally meet the mage we've been hearing about all game? Well, he's so powerful he can mind control the 4 high knights that ended the Ogre Battle, so we can expect him to be extremely powerful, right? Right? We're not just gonna one-shot him, right? I'm still sad that my adapter, my USB to SNES controller, broke. I really liked that thing. Now I have to play this with a keyboard. It's not the same. Admittedly, it's not an action game or anything, but still. Hold up. No, wait. Alright, we're gonna open some jokers. I need a few cards to deal with these princes. Oh, that might do. No, wait, that won't do. Yeah, I looked at it. He had a guitar, and he had a red cape cloak thing. Yeah. Alright. Alright, you're gonna go up against him and him. Oh my gosh. Hurry up! You're supposed to be good in snow. Dash through. Alright, this time I brought something. I'm gonna go with Hermit. It's probably as good as I'm gonna get. Alright. This should clear things up a little. For their press release of Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah. Well, at least you have a retro game store. There are 0 retro game stores in my town now. I think it was a decade ago that Atomic Video Games closed. So we've had nothing since then. We've got 2 GameStops. No, wait, sorry. 1 GameStop. That's right, one of them closed recently. We have 1 GameStop. And I mean, we can buy our games from, like, Kroger's or Walmart, too. And that's it. That's our options. Now, if I go down to Anchorage, last time I was in Anchorage, I brought Brigandine. They do have game stores there. I'm gonna have to shift my cephalopods into the front. Ah, crap, he got 1 more strike. Shit. Alright. First, let's reattach your head. There we go. Try not to let that fall off again. Restructuring. This is such a versatile thing. I do like this squad. Alright, he should not be able to move anymore in the water now that we've taken his wings. How's this going, by the way? Alignments of 100. Alignments of 0. Yes, all is well. Where do you think you're going? Honestly, I don't think you can swim in all that armor. Shit! 1? Well, crap. Well, crap. Well. Color me surprised and disappointed. Fine, whatever. I'm just gonna play this card. Heal up. I guess we're gonna be pushed back. The cow is a shapeshifted druid. What druid shapeshifts into a cow? Behold my Minotaur form! Only it's better than a Minotaur, because it's all cow! What are you doing, Sven? Sven, please stop that. Can't you just be a normal druid? Turn into a dog or a bear or something? But as a cow, I can produce milk! Sven, stop it! Sounds like you're almost caught up to me. Sounds like you're probably gonna overtake me soon. Eat bones and snakes. There was a manhwa I read not long ago with a bone-eating squirrel. I like the squirrel. It's cute. Dungeon reset. Actually, I read a little bit of Tomb Raider King? Anyway, it's a manhwa. It's actually very, very much like God, what's the name? Solo Leveling. It's actually so much like Solo Leveling that I'm pretty sure one ripped off the other. I suspect that Tomb Raider, I think it's Tomb Raider King, is older, so yeah. It's pretty cool. I haven't gotten very far in it yet. Yeah, it's tough. But I'll clip this one's wings as well. Clearly this unit is not capable of taking the prince himself out, but just reducing him to walking and all that heavy armor seems to be good enough. I'm never gonna remember that. Ha ha! God, that's a long way away from the next sunup. I need to get real tax money here. 2 more strength. You're the ones who killed Master Hikash, aren't you? No, I'm not angry. Hikash himself was concerned over the future. However, he was a proud warrior who could only play out the role expected of him. You're the only ones who can save the Highlands. Now, boy, they've changed their tunes between the last map and this one. I guess defeating them in that last area had a effect. Oh my gosh, there are 3 princes coming at me right now. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Wash them away. And yet somehow, every time an animal from someplace else in the world gets to Australia, it somehow starts eating all the local wildlife. As the rabbits devour the billibies and the freaking toads kill everything. There's a lot of cool stuff in Australia, but the place also is slightly terrifying. I think I'm good staying up here in Alaska, where we don't have jellyfish of death. There was a great comedy skit. A guy who had never heard of the sea. He's applying for a job, and they've got the beach, and the guy keeps asking questions about the ocean, and the employer keeps explaining, and it all just sounds so insanely terrifying. And the guy's just like, oh my god, and the employer keeps trying to bring it back around to the job. the angels take care of these now. The ninja's gonna crash into the dragons next. Then maybe finally they can get relieved. Oh, the Empress is just so caring and lovely. But Rashidi led her down the path of evil, and her personality began to change. Now she laughs at the misery and suffering of the people who are living under her. Some people, they get in a bad relationship and they just change. Yeah, you're dead. You're dead? Actually, he's gonna get away because he's really durable. But he's gonna be hurting. Oh yeah, it's nighttime. Actually, we kinda suck at night. That's right. I could play the sunlight card, but then it would go into tax season, and I'm not ready for that yet. I love having ghosts in the front row. It is the best. I say as I heal my own troops. It's only fair when I do it, okay? Okay, go intercept that. Yeah, you might have to do something about that guy down there, too. This feels like swatting a fly with a missile. Having a single opponent and then blasting them with all this crap. I like the Gith. The Gith are interesting. You don't often get to play as Gith. Kind of agree with the Gith, but at the same time, I'm kind of not on their team. But I do kind of agree with them. Anyway. Come on, ghosts. This is your job now. Pokety poke poke. More poke. Poke harder. Go for the eyes, ghosts. Go for the eye. Ah, shit. That thing's gonna fly away at hyperspeed and revive its prince. You gotta stop it. Or not. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, you were a pain in the ass to fight. I remember you. How about this? Afraid I don't have judgment with me today, but that was a reasonably hard-hitting attack. I'm okay with this. They are? Okay. Now you can't let them touch that town. The relief should arrive after this. But I'll heal you a little bit just in case. There it is. There's the relief. Finally, the dragons can go home and class change. Alright, I gotta find out what the angel's doing. How'd you manage that? Leveled up before evolving. Well, unfortunate. I think you'd have gotten higher stats maybe if you were plats. Oh well, get home. Alright! Finally. Alright, what's going on over here? Alright, go assassinate that before it causes problems. Ooh, that's not good. I don't like that. In fact, I so don't like that that I'm gonna throw this at you. Ugh. Actually, I should have just played death. Shit. Whatever, they're not gonna get away from the angels. Oh, the bell. I could. Guess I have a pile of those. Still talking about the Paladin massacre. Okay. There you go. Okay. Now, you can follow this road. Gotcha. Okay, now I gotta get back up there and scout. I'm gonna have to watch several places on the map, so I'm gonna zoom out after this. Ouch. I swear these angels are preparing to go into a Toho game. With that move. I think these guys have earned MVP. I wish that they kept stats so I could see which units are my MVPs over the course of the game. I actually don't know who it would be. I'll change them out later. After the mission's over. Alright, let's see this team in combat. How are you guys gonna do? Not the strongest opening. A little bit concerning. What should I be doing? I'm gonna throw down a star. Make the fairies even dodgio. Perfect tower? It's been I've actually not really been playing it lately. I need to get back on and finish that. Kind of worried about the Toho games. You know, I haven't actually been following the series for a few years. He was putting out one game a year. I think the last one I really played was the one with the UFOs bouncing around. Yeah, I actually haven't been following the series in a while. I'm a big fan of Perfect Cherry Blossom and especially Imperishable Night. And I enjoy the other games in the series. I know a couple of guys who really got into the fighting games. Oh, hello again. Oh, it's time to get to be annoyed by you lot again. Kraken are usually so good, it's just this particular opponent is... they're not good at this. This particular enemy. I wonder what the moon would do to that guy in the back. Just get woken up. Slip away. Yeah, I discovered the same mistake yesterday while I was running corruptions on my challenges. My gosh, there are 3 princes present. Alright. Oh, seems infinite. Alright. I think that's the last town. Oh, there's one more town over there. Suppose I should claim this. Okay, well, you guys need to gain a bunch of levels. So, do your best. Actually, I don't think I can kill this dragon ever with this team. Not in a reasonable amount of time, at least. Actually, that acid hit pretty hard. Maybe I'm underestimating this team. Yeah, I should let this team come back in and finish the dragon. Good. I think the dragon's gonna get away. Or is it? So I still have units over here that can intercept. Ah, okay. Destroy! You can really see how often the other 2 angels get hit and the one in the middle does not. And see just how much that agility that she's got, the extra agility, means. Doesn't seem like it's that much agility, but it makes such an enormous difference. I think agility is the best stat, honestly. Like, you might say, but strength, or, you know, intelligence, which is basically just strength again. But no, agility literally determines whether or not you hit and whether or not you get hit. Making it both defensive and offensive, it just seems like it's the best to me. But I still kind of like the idea of buying a pile of hit point ups and giving them to the fairies. Indestructible death fairies. Actually, there are no full heals in the game, though, other than the cards. Or maybe this attack is more like what the Shroud Lord does. I still need to stream Distorted Travesties 1 and 2. They're really good games. But, they're not easy. Okay, got you. Oh, shit. Well, alright then. There's a scene in an old temple among the mountains to the east. What? What is this? A temple in the mountains to the east? Yeah, sure, alright, let's look around. Run over you. Oh, crap, we missed. It's okay, he can't do anything. See, an axe is not the correct weapon to deal with ghosts. Vacuum cleaners or proton packs. Or go home. Acid Mage, since you can only do one dose. Yeah, this isn't the best team for fighting these. Too much light element. Now you're gonna chew through the frontliners. Can't do shit. Oh, come on! Missed. Of course you did. Why should I expect anything better of you? There's literally 3 of these guys surrounding me again. Gotta find out what's in the mountain shrine. Maybe if I kill the real him, all these will just kind of fall apart. And then I can give the armor to my knights. Because this looks cooler than what my paladins wear. Okay, the fairies will kill the medic, and that's all that matters. Wait, never mind. I got them mixed up somehow. You actually managed to miss? Death! Please simplify this equation for me. Okay. Now, I just have to turn the medic into a chew toy. If you don't miss, this will be the killing blow. I think. This team's turning out not to be so highly effective after all. Bet they do great against a lot of other types of units. Oh man, I still get that Toho, roguelike. I never did get around to that. Alright. And I got you. Sometimes the ghosts are even faster than the angels. I do wish they would stop missing all the time. It's a terrible habit. Come on, get over there. Okay. This time you're gonna get the kill, right? Just don't screw this up. Bite her! Bite her! So close. Just gotta get that bite. Okay, cool. Cool. Excellent. Guess what? You're not getting away. Very good. Pure-hearted fairy, you have rid the world of that terrible platinum dragon. Now you can feel good about yourself. You have done the world a service. And you. No getting away for you either. Actually, this Titan might be more than we can chew. Wish I could just put the bounty hunter from Darkest Dungeon in my team, throw out a hook, and drag that enemy up to the front row, instead of having to spend moon cards. Alright, Alright, that's probably good enough. Oh my gosh, so many of these. This guy really think this was a good idea? Alright, well, he got a hit in. Suits of armor do they have? They're still pouring out. Ribbons they got. Said the Empress and Rashidi are in the castle, but I somehow don't believe them. That's going to be another encounter, the one you had the most trouble with. I can work with that. Please stop handing me death. Okay, I keep getting fortune and death today. Alright, Moon, there we go. Yeah, just get rid of a death. I don't need 4 of the things. A death card is an asset. 4 death cards is please get rid of this shit. They clearly said the mountains to the east, right? Hello again. Yeah, that's a doll mage whose alignment wasn't able to allow him to achieve the maximum level. So he was just kind of a spare, so he got tossed in with a couple of spare fairies that I recruited. And I had a spare dragon that I picked up somewhere, so it's just like, yeah, sure, we'll put the dragon with him. That team is just kind of odds and ends. Nice. Ghosts always insist on getting their share of the healing item. Crap. I was gonna try to pull them out and use the Krakens, but it's too late! You know what? I don't need to do shit. We've got this. Yeah? What are you gonna do, huh? Yeah, you're resistant to light damage. So what? We throw so much light damage at you, it doesn't even matter. Alright, go ahead and claim this. You're angels. This has to be a pot. Oh, there it is! Oh, cool. I was worried I wouldn't find it. Alright, let's see this. Emperor, nice. Always happy to have an emperor. So you're still around. So the Empire is finished. But I will not concede. Rashidi and I will still control this continent. Sorry, I don't have time to play with you just now. Have fun with my other selves. If you survive, we'll meet again, and then I'll finish you with my own hands. What the hell, dude? And then he just runs off. Okay, then. Yeah, we're not getting there in time. Imminent patch 5. Okay, there's too much of these. Yeah, let's claim this. Alright. Yeah, sure, why not? Temperance, yes. Have you discovered the power of Gar's? Until now you've not been fighting the real Gar's, or rather, not his real body, to the power given him by Rashidi. Everything is Rashidi. It was sent his spirit out of the body. Gar's you fought at Avalon, Shangri-La, and Zetagenia was actually only his spirit! Okay. To defeat him, you must find where his body is. I did, and he ran off. He's probably hiding in some safe place. Oh, don't stop. Let's get in there. I see. Well, if you really insist. But fighting the angels during daylight hours? Does that seem like a winning strategy to you? And another. Yeah, I'm getting kind of tired of the same battle over and over and over, guys. You know, you could have at least mixed the armor up with other teams and not just 2 Wyverns every time. Wouldn't it have been interesting if he had had 2 medics with him? Or, you know, I don't know, any other formation? Yeah, sure, actually, I would like to know how many maps are left. That'll help me plan my schedule. Because today is, let's see, going to Thursday. So I've got another stream of this tomorrow, and then it's my day off, and I have to write the schedule for the coming week. So, it'll probably be good to know how many maps are left. I know there's a 1 extra bonus map, too. Alright. We're closing in. Really? That counts as a touch? He doesn't look anywhere close to me. Well, alright then. You know what? I'm gonna make you all fish food. Oh, okay, 2 maps left? Okay, then. So I'll prepare after this my final 10 groups. We'll pick who's gonna go in for the finale. And yeah, the special map, I guess, will be on Saturday, then. I'll have to check and see if that Master of Magic patch came out or not. How do you miss the zombie dragon? You know, the guy with the whip actually has a decent amount of hit points. I do wish he could... but alignment restrictions. I'd totally make this guy a Dragon Master, though. Put him in charge of the gold dragons. As I said, fish food. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Alaskan time says. Oh, actually, I have to make an announcement video because my schedule is going to shift forward 3 hours. All my streams are going to start happening 3 hours later in a couple of days because of work. I know you couldn't hurt the boss. Well, actually, I don't because the boss, I don't know who the boss is. You can't hurt the armor guy, though. Alright, I need sunlight. I only have moonlight. Curses. Ah, but we would be more effective during the day. Alright, well, let's see how this performs. If I ever see you again, you'll be sorry. No, seriously, we pretty much just blew like all of our attacks right there. So, same strategy here. Oh yeah, shit. He's on the other side of the planet, though. Oh wait, I got boots. I can get him here. Ooh, actually, I can't get him quite where I want. He'll have to do a bit of extra movement. Push. I can't believe we all failed to hit your leader like that. Oh, the Empress is here. So you finally made it to my front door. Are you the Black Queen? Oh my gosh! We found her! Listen to me, you foolish rebels who stand in the way of our dream. Far to the north, the cultists of Radishti are ready to take the Zetiginian continent. Yet we of the Highlands do not have the power to stop them. The only way to stop them is to unite the countries of the Highlands. And yet you fools stand in the way of that. Do you wish to hand this continent over to them? Think of the future! Forget your own petty interests before it's too late. Why don't we just go up north and beat those guys up too? Join us! Follow me and help! To create an empire which cannot be destroyed! You're asking me? I mean, you seem like a reasonable evil queen and all, but you see, you executed a large number of your own troops. So I can't trust you as a leader. Yeah, if you decided I was inconvenient, you'd have me put to death. No, sorry. No, I'll take the throne for myself, thanks. Then I must destroy you! Her class is Black Queen. Oh, look at her. Well, let's see. Moon doesn't work on these bosses. I've got triple Emperor. I could do devastate. Whoa, what's all that now? Whoa. What else can we see from you? Don't stop playing your hand. Okay, you're basically a wizard. At least they didn't add insult to injury by leveling up. I might need to bring out more guns. Blip. Yeah, I might need more guns. Not sure yet. The angels aren't too fragile. I've got 3 Emperor cards. You catch those. I would have permanently lost that unit? What, just that unit? Huh. Interesting. What if my leader said yes? I do get the feeling that Rashidi might secretly be the leader of the cultists up north. Also, you know, I think he should have led with that conversation back in, like, map 2. Been like, hey, there's this cult thing. Because at this point, we've conquered, like, the entire continent. If anything, if she was so worried, she should be joining my team. Ah, I see. Well, he's about to confront the queen. Looks like he's about to get a lot of kills. One more undead ring. Death. Fire! Fire! There it is. Once more with feeling. Fire! Neat. Oh, that's good. Alright, go hit him. This will be strike 2. In case he doesn't do the job, and I'm trying to heal, but oh well. The leader's probably going to wipe everything out now. Amazing to me how frequently they go with acid as their element. Why is it that doll mages are limited entirely to acid and can't do anything else? Only evil people are allowed to use fire or ice. Oh, really? Oh, well, that's dumb. Oh, well, whatever. We're here now. So you're the leader of the rebellious fools who destroyed my elite warriors. Guess not. The Empire's finished. It's time for you to step down. Oh my gosh, this is my first time actually seeing what my leader looks like. I knew I had chosen female way back at the beginning. Alright, there we go. There she is, the new queen. Ha! Fool! You think that I could lose to you? The people are already beginning to lose. We've already crushed your entire empire. There's nothing left. We've taken all of it. people want a new government and a new ruler. Can you not see that? A new ruler? What can you mean? I am their ruler! The Empress Endora is the only one who can rule this continent. Here's proof! Oh, might makes right. Is that our evidence? Alright. I'm taking damage. That's bad. I didn't get a chance to heal. That's doubly bad. Maybe our stuns will be good. Use the petrify. Unfortunately, I don't have a good card. This is very bad. Yeah, I really needed that thing to come up so I could heal. One more. Okay. Alright. Wake up, covered in acid. Okay. So first, you know what? You guys have been the MVP all day here. I think you guys should get the win. What? Oh shit! Another fight. Ugh. You'd think that my leader would have gotten to say more lines of dialogue at the starts and ends of battles and stuff. They created that character art and then never let you see it. We're not, it's kind of hard to drown the undead. For some reason, they just don't drown easily. Apparently it won. Okay. So come in again. I don't mind if you go in and kill the queen either. To be honest, I'm perfectly happy with that result. My paladins, lands team, running around claiming all the towns, decides, what the hell, we'll go, oh my gosh, I need to just get either the world or at least a healing card. Here, just clip the wings of the other guy, would you? Alright. Are you wearing, like, a, Mind Flayer skull on your shoulder there, miss? Man, that's pretty cool. I didn't know they had bones in their tentacles. Fascinating. Who's weak to ice? Shit, if she can cast a third spell. No, we'll be fine. Some of us will be fine. Keep missing. So brutal. You guys got this. I'm gonna give you an Emperor. You guys got this. All you have to do is score a few more hits. Oh shit, she cast another spell! She threw 4 spells! 5! Damn! Oh my So there is no surviving an encounter with her unless I have the world. On the other hand, I could just do some damage cards. Star, very good. Alright. With Star, we shouldn't miss. I think the Angels might be able to take her down in one turn. Maybe. She also can't kill the ghosts, interestingly, though I don't know that that helps much. Yeah. It's almost like I'm staring at the last boss. Didn't I, you know, I loved your work in Battletoads. You toads couldn't punch your way out of a paper bag and all that. Great stuff. Hanging on with 2 hit points. I'm so glad I used the star card. Screw you, you're not surviving this. The angels have come. The angels have spoken. I wish the angels could hit. Come on, I burned the star card. Alright, it's up to the ghosts. Ha! The ghosts of the vengeful dead have dragged her under... No, you gotta give her a line. She's gotta say something now. No? Not even a death gurgle? But I beat her. She has to say something. That's some money. Alright, we gotta upgrade our dragons. Temple Shalina, but that's not the cults to the north. Uh-oh. I guess the cults to the north are not going to be addressed in this game, in this playthrough. I think I'm going to run all flavors of dragon on the final map. Double ice cloud. I want to check something. Now I just have to find Rashidi, the real villain of the game, who's been everywhere. Seriously, that guy gets around. Alright, first things first. I want to check my new throne, and then we'll go check the town over to the left. I could also pull out my merchant and buy a bunch of stat boosts. I mean, I could do that. But I'd rather deploy everything at the start of the next fight. And then see what's left. You know, I feel like the Black Queen just sat in her throne room all game. I don't think you can really call that a march. Maybe march toward the Black Queen? That might make sense. Shalina is an evil shrine used in the worship of demons. Oh, you don't say. So I guess we're not going to get an explanation to what drove her to become evil, but I'm going to guess it was Rashidi who did it. Seems likely. Anyway. Man, I cannot believe how many spells she threw. If Rashidi is as bad as she was, this is a nightmare coming up. Glory to the rebel forces! Wow. Somebody likes me. I don't think I ever claimed the cities in the last area. I think I still need to do that. Ah, well. Ah, of course. That explains everything. Alright, so tomorrow will be the last map, the end of the game. And then Saturday will be the bonus map. And Friday will be nothing. And I'll have an announcement video because actually moving from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. actually changes it so that instead of Saturday I should be saying Sunday technically, but anyway, I've got 95 army. That's nice. I have all the different kinds of maxed out dragons. I wonder if I should mix and match them. I wish I could do a squad of 6 dragons. I would love that. 3 dragons in the back, 1 of each color, 3 dragons in the front, 1 of each, well, and zombie in the front, but, you know, that would be so cool. But it's impossible. Oh, I probably want to run the vampires. Some of these teams I'll disassemble. I can only field 10 teams at once, right? I'm gonna want both liches, both princesses. Boy. I'm gonna want all my monks. The dragons will use up 3/10 of my stuff by themselves. I'll probably want the angels. The angels are good. Maybe I'll do away with the other flyers, the cockatrices, just so I can wedge more of my power units together. Yeah, we'll get there. I also, man, Final Fantasy Tag, there's so many great PS1 games I need to do. Anyway. Damn, that boss. I can't believe she flung that many spells. I have to assume Rashidi is going to be just as bad. So, yeah, I need to find the world. I'm going to need the world. That's what I'm going to have to find. If I have at least one of that card, I'm probably okay. Probably. If I hold on to my emperors, then yeah. I'm definitely going to run Land's team, of course. They're good. They're really good too. Anyway, until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Good night.